Can I ask a question, please, on the lack of visibility of the company? If I'll ask my questions here, it's probably easier for you, then that we don't have to go up.
How much time you
well, 3 minutes. Quick thing on visibility. I mean, there's been a lot of concern on the visibility of the numbers. There's clearly no visibility whatsoever.
It's not my job to tell you about the history of Marionnaud.
No, but I mean, you are making a bid.
We are making a bid, and we've made a bid on numbers that we've been given, and we've spent a lot of time on them. And if you want to know about the numbers historically, then you ask Marcel Friedman, you don't ask me.
Right. Quick thing on restructuring France. I mean, how viable do you see restructuring France, given the huge social charges, etc.? I mean, the huge amount of red tape. You're buying it essentially in a country which is very regulated.
Well, we're used to it. I mean, Holland is not dissimilar. If you come into a country, then you take it warts and all, if it is a wart, and that's the way life is. We're in 21 countries. If we do this, we'll be in 32 countries. They all have different terms and conditions.
How elastic are your products to the economy and to general growth? I mean, is it a product that's affected by growth? In the economy?
Are you talking about the product range that Marionnaud have, or are you talking about the product range that we might introduce in a different concept?
By the products that exist and the ones that you might introduce.
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest perfume market in Europe by a long way, and we like it. The French woman buys perfume as a routine, not as a speciality, and it's a great market. You know, we want to be here. With what we may do in the future outside the Marionnaud concept, too early to tell you.
Do you think French people could be more reluctant to buy French perfume in Chinese shops?
Well, they're hardly going to be Chinese shops, are they? Things will remain much the same. And don't forget, the French are selling an awful lot of product into China. An awful lot of product.
What are the differences between the perfume and cosmetics business and health and beauty? Why are you more interested in perfumes and cosmetics?
I wouldn't say I'm more interested. What I want to do is annex it as a different core business, because it is a different business. I mean, the health and beauty concept is more toiletry based. And this clearly is fragrance and cosmetic based and skin based. In Asia it's different. It's skin based first, and fragrance is a very small sale because Chinese women don't use fragrance.
Okay, thank you very much. That's it. Sorry, we have to cut now.
Do you know that I didn't get part of the first bit? I mean, one of the reasons why I've saved you an interview upstairs. Can I just ask one last question? What I swear to God, it's the last one. Are you particularly worried about the chances? Are you worried about a counter offer? I know you've been asked this question 1,000 times before, but I mean, essentially, what is so good about your offer that makes you not scared of a counter offer?
I can't see anybody else in the world who has the ability to do this. I can't see anybody. We have one or two competitors in Europe of any size, but I don't see them coming in and topping. If they do, they do. Then we'll consider it. But I made it what I call a very fair offer, and everybody seems to think it's a fair offer, and therefore I'm hoping that the minorities will take up the offer very readily.
Thank you very much for your time.